Hi everybody. In the last video we were damn near done putting all of the main stiffeners onto the skin. Technically we actually were. In this video we're going to start putting on, we're moving on to the next steps. Right. Two of the things that we're going to do is we're going to attach this gigantic angle bracket, which is in the area where the canopy not canopy latch, but the actual latching mechanism in the back goes. And then we're going to work on this flap stiffener bracket that goes on the inside of the skin. So here is the large piece of metal that I was talking about. Here I am playing around. And there's the other piece that goes next to it later on. And there I am riveted on. So you only rivet on the bottom row. Very carefully. Read the damn instructions. Only do the bottom row. But I've seen the future of where that goes. Oh man, it's so cool. So here I am now doing a little band sawing. These I'm working on are the protruding pieces that will wind up holding the wing skin piece on later. A couple of videos ago I mentioned some holes that weren't drilled into the side of the skins, or sorry, weren't riveted on the side skins, and those were basically the outline of the wing, where the wing root comes out, and you're going to have a big cover piece of aluminum that, you know, bridges the gap between the interior bulkhead and the fuselage. Sounds like a lot. Basically it's just window dressing. It's just a big piece of metal to cover up the gap, because obviously you can't attach the bolts if you can't actually reach in there. The only way that happens is for there to be no skin. And then apparently I just lose my mind and keep the camera pointed at nothing while I'm working on this. Oh, that's right. A new friend came by. So one of the fans has a plane here at Oakland, actually knows one of our club members. Let's call him Bob. Bob's got an RV7, and he's very interested in updating the panel. He's the second owner. He did not build, and he wants to upgrade the panel, you know, to the glass, you know, to the future, the 90s, which is great. So Bob and I are going to be working on stuff. Before I move the camera, I want to do a quick rant to middle age and getting older. Go f*** yourself. I don't know what it is. I swear I think I'm going through menopause. It's like menopause, but for dudes. I spent 3 days at Oshkosh being on the biggest high that you can possibly have. And then I come home and we take a little mini holiday on the weekends, and man, did I crash. I was so exhausted. I didn't want to see anyone. I just like, you know what? Everyone can just f*** off. I'm exhausted. And I basically just have re-leveled out today. Just up and down, tired, energized, you know, trying to get back into work. It's a mess. Hey, time. Hey, Mother Nature and Father Time. F***ing stop f***ing each other. Help us out. Okay, so we're working on the interior flat bracket. There's a better name for it, but I don't give a f***. Here's a warning about this. Actually, you know what? Picture here. So here's the two areas where you have to rivet, right? First you rivet the skins, and then you rivet this bracket on. Anyone notice what's there? That's right. In the first picture, they show you where you're riveting just the skins together around this hole, right? And the second one, that's where you're riveting the bracket on. Notice how the other holes aren't marked. That's because you're already supposed to have riveted them. Don't be like me and think, well, what the hell? These rivets don't fit. Read the instructions. Read the instructions. Did I not mention? Read the instructions. Nuts. That's a note to self, by the way. So once the bracket's on, we're pretty good. After that, I'm just going to continue to work on getting these things stiffened up. Oh, that's right. These are the stiffeners that are going to stick into the side of the skins, which you will see as I will click them on. Yeah, so Bob's pretty cool. Bob's young. I think he's like 29. My body doesn't even remember what it's like to be 29. In the next video, we're going to be continuing with all the cool stuff. So, thank you for joining me. See you soon.